If you're thinking about investing in the uranium junior market, you need to watch this video. What's the big idea here? Have you any sense of what you've got there? 35 different assets, okay?
Yeah.
You're working out what's there, what's good, what's not.
We look for assets which have a historic resource because all we have to do is go back and get an engineering firm to confirm what's there already.
So today, the bulk of the value of your market cap or enterprise value, whichever one you're going to look at, is the mill.
It's the youngest mill of the three that are in existence in the US, and it has very little, if any, environmental liability.
But it also hasn't run. There's a point in the future where you've got the option of bringing this thing back on. How much did you pick it up for? What is the focus? What is the use of that, the 3.7 million bucks? What's that going on?
Most of that, there's some that's going to be G&A, and then there are about $2.5 million worth of reclamation bonds.
You don't necessarily see $2.5 million bucks worth of value, but if you didn't do it, there would be a problem. You're going to spend $500,000 developing Charlie. You've got the PEA you mentioned. Are you going to move that PEA to a PFS? Or?
No, we're going to keep it a PEA. So the issue with creating a PFS or a feasibility study in the uranium space is that usually you have to tie it to a long-term contract.
What type of company are you? When investors are looking at you, what are they buying into? You've got a lot of optionality, but you must know what's going to work, what's not going to work. What are you putting together here, and why would investors kind of get excited about that vision that you have? Well, tell us about it.
We've got an asset which has been coveted by not only us, but other parties in the sector because of, first of all, its proximity to infrastructure, and the potential partnership with a significantly large producer in order to move that asset forward. So I think that is kind of key. The fact that we do have these relationships are very unique in the sector.
Just because it's uranium doesn't make it hallowed ground. It's the basic rules of mining apply.
If you look at my board, we have over 120 years of uranium experience.
And you used a phrase just now, 232 didn't go the way we hoped.
I think everything is kind of because everyone who's in production right now is actually in the ISR space. So the fact that we have assets in the ISR space is giving us some value.
Kind of insignificant whether you're 13 million or 30 million, you're no nearer production, and the spot market's doing what it's doing, and until contract comes on board, you may as well be worth zero. Why should they be looking at you versus, the next guy?